Pakistan has dispatched its first consignment described as a pilot or sample batch of critical minerals to the United States under a framework tied to a $500 million MoU with US Strategic Metals. The shipment was prepared domestically in coordination with Pakistan's Frontier Works organization and included antimony, copper concentrate and rare earth elements. These are entry points into value chains for magnets, namely electric vehicle motors, wind turbines, electronics, energy and defense projects. Even a sample shipment matters because it demonstrates logistical feasibility and quality specs, often the slowest part of new mineral corridors. USSM and Pakistan signed an MoU in September outlining cooperation from exploration to in-country processing. The US side frames this as building a more secure and diversified critical mineral supply chain. Pakistan's chronic balance of payments constraints make any high value-added export line significant, namely near-term forex earnings. Early volumes will be modest, but successful qualification can scale over time. The USSM MoU emphasizes processing and development facilities inside Pakistan. If realized, that means technology transfer, skilled jobs and higher value capture. A credible first shipment plus a named US counterparty can de-risk subsequent FDI and vendor financing for mines, concentrators and logistics. If pilot batches meet US specifications, offtake agreements typically follow, unlocking project finance. Political scrutiny inside Pakistan has been intense, with the opposition PTI demanding clarity on the terms of the deal. For investors, predictable licensing, ESG standards and community consent around mining corridors, especially in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, will be gating factors for scale. The US has spent several years trying to de-risk dependence on China for rare earths and other critical minerals. Even small, reliable lanes can be strategic if they qualify material for downstream US separation plants and magnet makers. A functioning Pakistan-US minerals lane offers redundancy to existing Australia, Canada and Africa routes. Pakistan remains deeply tied to China through CPEC and Chinese mining and processing technology. Sending rare earths to the US signals hedging, seeking multiple big power patrons. The scale and cadence of future shipments will show how far Islamabad can diversify without straining its China anchor. This first and small shipment is less about volume and more about signal. Pakistan is testing entry into a lucrative geopolitically charged supply chain, while the United States is probing a new, diversified feedstock lane in the global race to secure critical minerals. If Islamabad and the USSM convert MoUs into plants, permits and predictable cargoes, Pakistan could unlock higher value exports, technology transfer and jobs, while Washington gains another non-Chinese source of inputs for clean energy and defense industries. Conversely, if opacity, governance gaps or local opposition dominate, this lane could stall at the pilot stage.
Been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.